Grandpa Pete. There's two titles that I got from Grandpa that I will hold on to forever. Number one, I'm his favorite oldest granddaughter. Number two, I'm his number one grandchild, solely because I'm the only grandchild that he changed diapers for. He would always tell me that after changing my poopy diapers, he retired because I scarred him for life. I'm sure many have said or will say that my grandpa was the most stubborn, sarcastic, and witty man. One of the many things that I loved about my grandpa was that he was always himself. He never changed for anyone, even if that's making a joke at the wrong time. But behind that stubborn, sarcastic, and witty side was the most caring, empathetic, emotional, loyal, and loving side. When we were kids, sleepovers at Grandpa's were the absolute best. Every single time we got to eat as many cookies in his infamous cookie jar. After dinner, we got to have endless amount of chocolate mousse track ice cream. We got to watch whatever we wanted on the television. Unless the Raiders were playing, then we would have to wait our turn. Grandpa always had a hard time hearing, to the point that he needed hearing aids. So on the days he didn't have them in his ears, you would basically have to yell to communicate with him. We would be constantly repeating things to him to the point of annoyance. The only time that he was able to hear without them is when we were either making fun of him or teasing him. It would be in the most quiet voice possible. He then would say, "Hey, I may be deaf, but I'm not that deaf." We then said, "Oh, so you can hear without them." Then he would say, "Huh? What did you say?" Selective hearing, I see. Grandpa was always there at every game, every performance, every family event, you name it, and he was there. He knew every point, rebound, assist, and turnovers that not only I had, as well as every single one of my teammates. He was the best father figure I could ever have. He saved my mom, sisters, and I from so much. He took the role of not only grandpa, but father. My one and only wish was for him to walk me down the aisle. Not only did he do that, but he danced the whole night on the dance floor. He even got up from his walker once Get Low by Ying Yang Twins came on. I truly feel so lucky and honored that he was able to walk me down the aisle. It's funny because my mom always said that they never got along when she was younger, that Grandpa was a mean person. But once he got saved and went to rehab, it was then she called him Dad. Jesus saved him, and he turned out to be the most amazing and loving man. Don't be fooled. His best friend Elijah Craig was still a part of his daily life. He loved his whiskey almost just as much as his kids and grandkids. I remember the day you left in 2016 and you moved to Union City to be closer to your siblings and family. I was so mad and confused. I remember we cried in the driveway for way too long, but that is just how much you cared. You wanted to be there for Uncle Jess and your family. Even though it was just 3 hours away, it felt like states away. Now you're in heaven, and I can't even calculate the distance for that. To the man who loved hard, made us laugh until we peed, who showed up, the man who told me I could never have a boyfriend or he will use his shotgun, the one he never had. The man who bought my wedding dress and walked me down the aisle. The man who paid attention to the little details and cared about everyone's life. The man who loved Chinese food, peanut butter cookies, and whiskey. The man who shaped me into the woman I am today. Grandpa, Papa Peds, GPA, I miss you so much it hurts to think about. But the joy and comfort of knowing you're dancing around in heaven, pain-free, trumps that any day. No, I can't cry yet. I love you so much that I have Raider colors on my nails. I love you more than you know, Grandpa. You are my hero.